welcome back to another Conspiraseries. I'm your most gross host, Alicia Raven, and before we hop in, I just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you to everybody who has liked, shared, commented, and just really helped grow the channel. I know it's kind of been off to a first rocky month for it, but y'all have really been awesome, and I just really can't thank you enough. To hop right into it, today I want to do an inspired makeup look from one of my favorite former self-proclaimed aliens, Ziggy Stardust. Today we are actually going to talk about an Apollo 11 conspiracy theory, and that conspiracy is, did the moon landing fake? Is it a hoax? Yes, that's what I want to discuss today. Now, if you haven't heard of this theory before, you must live under a rock. I've heard people say this probably since I was a little child. Despite being taught our entire lives, having countless artifacts, and there literally being people on the moon, people still came with all sorts of conspiracy theories for the moon. As far as we just didn't have the technology for it, that there's something deep, dark, and creepy in space keeping us away from the moon. Hashtag Apollo 11 the movie, really bad. I watched it with my boyfriend, and he doesn't watch scary movies, so I wasted my one scary movie that I actually got to choose to watch on fucking Apollo 11, and it was garbage. It was so bad. I was pissed. Ugh. I'm trying to do this little line thing, and I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. This is hard. People still doubt the moon landings, and I mean, I get it. They're clinging to the trust no government. I really just did that. I want to die. Wow. God hates me. Because, I mean, that's obviously what just happened. But anyway, 6% of America, which turns into literally millions of people, believe we faked the moon landings. So what's the beef? Why do people think we faked it? Even though we had pictures and videos and people and artifacts, the one thing we had that apparently we weren't supposed to have was wind. Yes, wind. Hint hint, there is no wind on the moon. Now, NASA says this is from Buzz Aldrin rotating the flag back and forth so he could put it in the surface. And then this next part shooketh me. Whenever you watch the original moon landing footage, there are no stars anywhere. NASA tried to disbar these claims, saying that you can't see the stars because the suits are too reflective, and so you can't see the distant faint stars because of the camera. But may I add, it's fucking space, so I'm not buying that one, NASA. Try again. Now, as far as the moon itself, people actually believe that it's a set in Area 51 or in Hollywood. One man actually went as far as saying that it was made in North London, and he knows because he was the man holding the camera. Which, I mean, I've looked for this man everywhere, and I could not find any sort of anything with a guy claiming to record the moon landings in North London. I've looked everywhere for it. I don't know, I feel like I have a sixth sense for people who they're not being a truther. That's the only explanation I have. They're not being a truther. That looks like a bunny. Even though the original film didn't have any stars, it did have lights in either of the corners in the photos. You could also see reflective lights off the astronauts' helmet visors, and you also see a rock with the letter C on it, which kind of indicates that they are in a production studio. Now, there has been wildage claims, such an Australian Karen who said that when she was a kid watching it, she saw a Coke bottle go across the floor, and a man named Steven Kubrick, the man who invented The Shining, conspiracy theorists have really outdone themselves. They say The Shining, due to thematic imagery and subliminal messaging, is actually to admit his involvement in the faking of the moon landings. That just seems a little far-fetched to me, honestly. Have you seen The Shining? Do you know what it's about? I don't think it's about the moon. After all this research, I was pretty much convinced to myself that we didn't go to the moon. But all good conspiracy theories need a good motive. And what better motive than you told the president you would? A lot of people believe that NASA lied about landing the moon mission. The largest motive at this point for faking a moon landing was the rising tensions between USSR and the United States. The Cold War was going strong. Soviet Union's launch of Sputnik, the first Earth satellite, set off the much hyped space race. And then so the competition for space flight was more for, you know, the dick swinging contest of who could make it to space first. Landing on the moon, even though it was an extremely pricey endeavor, was seen as the ultimate accomplishment. And I mean, if that's not motive, I don't even know what motive is if that's not motive, because I'm pretty positive that's motive. Whatever you do, just keep it to yourself and away from Buzz Aldrin. In 2002, he struck a conspiracy theorist by the name of, what's this guy's name? Bart Seabrill. He was a filmmaker and an Apollo 11 conspiracy theorist. So apparently this is what he did. He comes up to Buzz Aldrin aggressively, literally goes off, starts making, you swear on the Bible you walked on the moon. Like, I'll be honest with you, that's like some like crazy person shit. But I probably would have decked him too. I'd have just been like, stranger danger? Did they say stranger danger? I feel like they did. Fuck it. Stranger danger? Don't worry. Buzz was not charged with anything, and it was seen as self-defense because he had his stepdaughter with him. I don't know how I'm done with this conspiracy series and not done with painting the inside of my eye red. I'm gonna finish up this look and I'll be right back. This is the final look. I added some pink and some blues and some purples just to marry it all together. I love it. Personally, I am not gonna throw on an eyelash because I'm literally gonna wash this off because it's midnight and I really just didn't want to struggle with eyelashes this time. What's your take on all of this? Do y'all think the moon landing's a hoax? A lot of people also believe that Apollo 17 moon landing is a hoax. Don't forget to like and subscribe for some more Buzz Aldrin facts.